Hey guys, welcome back to day 27 of Disobedient to Disciplined. We're almost at the end, guys. We're almost at the end. And so I think for the rest of December, I should just wear my Christmas PJs. But I was very excited to share today. I'm always excited every day. So let me not say that. But no, today I was actually more excited because while I was giving someone their confirmation about something that they were praying about, I was getting cooked simultaneously. It was like so. So, anyways, got on the phone, was talking to this person. They're telling me what's going on with them, and immediately I could feel it in my spirit to tell them fast. So, while they're talking to me now, I'm listening, but like half of my brain is listening and half of my brain is trying to ask the Holy Spirit, like, okay, you said to tell them to fast. Like, are you going to tell me like what type of fast they should be doing? Anyways, I never get any answer about that, which is good. So I told the person fast, and they're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that you're saying that to me because XYZ, XYZ. So I was like, okay. I'm like, feeling good because I feel like, that was definitely an opportunity for me to demonstrate that I'm trying to be more obedient. But then I was talking to them and I was just like, yeah, it's always better for us to be obedient than to sacrifice. So then I'm screaming internally because no, I said to them, it's better for us to be obedient and to sacrifice, but thank God that we can sacrifice, right? Because if you guys are familiar with fasting, the real fasting is not eating no food, not drinking no water. You might do other things that are like good to help to kill your flesh, but the real way to kill your flesh is no eating and no drinking, right? Right. So we were talking about that, and I was like, yeah, but thank God we can sacrifice because fasting is your way of sacrificing to God and trusting that He is going to sustain you. I was even now, my heart is just so full because for real, thank God that we can sacrifice. Because if this was Old Testament days, you know what I would be? Dead. DEAD, dead like dog, as Jamaicans would say. And God just needs a sacrifice, because anything you think you're sacrificing, He is going to give you way more. Way more. What that way more will look like, I don't know, because I don't even know what posting for 31 days in December going to do for me. But He told me to do it. And I have to trust that whatever He told me to do is for a reason, right? And even before I came on this, like I got some new ideas about content that I could do for for 2026. And at one point I had to be like, please, 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 please stop. Like, not stop as in don't give them to me, but let me get some time to get a paper and write this down stuff. And I've never really done that with my content before. Like all the times before when I would start and stop, I never really sought God to say like, hey, what do you want me to do? Or, can you help me figure this out? Or, you know, should I even do that? The lady never used to do that someday. You understand? She just have an idea, try to do an idea, and then when the idea not work out, she said, what can go so? Why somebody from Charleston, ME, I don't even know what ME is, trying to log in to my Hulu. You see what I'm talking about? Anyways, I'll fix that later. But yeah, I was just so happy. So, count it joy, which is what I told the person, that if you are still in a position where you can sacrifice, be glad. Now, don't get in the habit of trying to, always be sacrificing. Because honestly, I don't want to I'll sacrifice, but I also don't want to sacrifice. Because you know what I could be doing instead? Being obedient, guys. And I'm so happy that He was able to turn that around in my head. Because if I'm being honest, my flesh used to get so mad when I would have to sacrifice stuff. But it's just like, you are the same flesh that make me do things that put me in the position that we have to sacrifice. You see what I'm saying? You can't trust your flesh, You can't trust it. And today I was telling the person, the first person to run and tell on you when you make a mistake is the devil. He tricks you into doing stuff, and then him same one run quick, fast and in a hurry to God, and he's like, look what you can do. Like people that know they do bad stuff on the road, and then when you pull up side of them, their head don't go left, it don't go right, it just look straight. That's exactly how I picture him after he gets me to agree to do something that I know I'm not supposed to do, that I know God don't like. When God come and God I say, so you really do that? I'm gonna say, you know I said nothing, see me? I will up in my face and I say, look him. 1 Samuel 15:22. And Samuel said, has the Lord as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obedience to the voice of the Lord? Surely to obey is better than sacrifice, and to heed than the fat of rams. You know what, the next thing I tell the person today, and when I said it to them, I was like, oh my gosh. The person said to me, say, they're not sure if they want to fast because they feel like they haven't been hearing from God. First devil flag, I'm gonna call him. First devil flag is he don't want you to fast, so he won't put anything you want to put in your head. The God flag to that, which I recently learned, and I feel like I know it from a long time, but I just start to ingest it some more. I said to them, maybe you're not hearing from God because you're so disobedient. Him do want to chat to you. He doesn't want to talk to you. And I said, oh my gosh, where was someone? Well, I did find someone to tell me that, but not fine. Came across, I should say. But I started to tell the person, like, maybe you're so disobedient, God don't want to talk to you. And that's why we have to sacrifice to show him that we want to hear from him. Excuse me? I could. What? Like when I was saying it out my mouth, I know for sure that yes, the other person was getting that message, but that message was really for me. You're not hearing from me because you've been so disobedient. You spent all year, and trust me guys, all year I've been praying about a lot of different stuff, and him not answer me for none of the stuff that would I really, like 4 reallys want to hear about. Him not answer none of them somebody, cause God is just like, I'm not answer none of them somebody. I'm not talk about none of them somebody. Tell your staff to listen to me. You know, listen to me right now. Some of them somebody, we're gonna table them. When you start to listen to me, we will come back to those things. Guys, as I said, always remember 1 Samuel 15:22. God no want your sacrifice like that, He want you to be obedient. Because obedience just shows you listen the first time. When you sacrifice, that means I'm going to have to start 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm not in that. I'm not in that. And we're humans, so we're going to fall short. And that's why in everything that God do, Him find a way for we come back to Him. Because God could have said, if you don't listen to me, you're gone favor, You're dead. Or, me just not going to ever chat to you again. But if we really sacrifice whatever it is that we are called to sacrifice, because He's not going to call us to sacrifice different things, but if we really sacrifice the things that He wants us to sacrifice, He will say, oh, okay, that one you look like them serious now. Can't bust a one talk with them now. 1 Samuel 15:22.